With multiple cities boasting vegetation both in the savanna and rainforest, exceeding 400, it's no wonder that Nigeria is one of the most vegetative country and biggest countries in the world. According to World Environmental Review, most cities in Nigeria are environmentally friendly with nature and green spaces. Here, today we will present you with the top 13 greenest cities in Nigeria 2021.
Number 30.
Aba is a city in the southeast of Nigeria and the commercial center of Abia State.
Upon the creation of Abia State in 1991, Aba was divided into two local government areas, namely Aba South and Aba North.
Aba South is the main city center and the heartbeat of Abia State, southeast Nigeria. The indigenous people of Aba are the Ngwa. Aba is well known for its craftsmen and also the most populous city in the southeastern Nigeria. Aba had an estimated population of over 3,234,265. The state's slogan is God's Own State. It is located on the Aba River. Aba is made up of many villages such as Aba Ukwu, Eziokwu Aba, Abuda Aba, Umuokpoji Aba and other villages from Ohazu merged due to administrative convenience. Aba was established by the Ngwa clan of Igbo people of Nigeria as a market town, and then later a military post was placed there by the British colonial administration in 1901. It lies along the west bank of the Aba River, and is at the intersection of roads leading to Port Harcourt, Owerri, Umuahia, Ikot-Ekpene, and Ikot-Abasi. The city became a collecting point for agricultural products following the British-made railway running through it to Port Harcourt. Aba is a major urban settlement and commercial center in a region that is surrounded by small villages and towns. During the height of the Nigerian Civil War in 1967, the state capital of Biafra was moved to Umuahia from Enugu. Aba was devastated during the Biafran War.
Aba is surrounded by oil wells which separate it from the city of Port Harcourt. A 30 kilometers 19 miles pipeline powers Aba with gas from the Imo River Natural Gas Repository. Its major economic contributions are textiles and Number 12. Maiduguri, Borno State, Nigeria.
Maiduguri is the capital and the largest city of Borno State in northeastern Nigeria.
The city sits along the seasonal Nada River, which disappears into the Furki swamps in the areas around Lake Chad.
Maiduguri was founded in 1907 as a military outpost by the British and has since grown rapidly with a population exceeding 2.5 million with a big landmass. The region was home to the Kanem Bornu Empire for centuries. Maiduguri actually consists of two cities, Yewa to the west and Old Maiduguri to the east. Yewa was founded in 1907 by Abubakar Garbai of Borno as the capital of the Bornu Kingdom. 3.
The location had before that been a small village known as Kalwa.
This involved the transfer of the capital of the Kanuri people from Kakawa. Old Maiduguri was selected by the British as their military headquarters in 1908, replacing Mafoni. The same year it became the location for the British Resident Commissioner over British Bornu. The city lies at the end of a railway line connecting Port Harcourt, Enugu, Kafanchan, Kuru, Bauchi, and finally Maiduguri. The city is served by the Maiduguri International Airport. Maiduguri is the principal trading hub for northeastern Nigeria. Its economy is largely based on services and trade with a small share of manufacturing. The University of Maiduguri was founded in 1975. There is also the College of Medical Sciences. Other higher institutions include the Borno State University, Ramat Polytechnic, College of Agriculture and College of Education, Muhammad Ghani College of Legal and Islamic Studies, College of Nursing and Midwifery, College of Health Technology and El Kanemi College of Islamic Theology, Anahada College of Science and Islamic Studies. It is home to the El Kanemi Number 20.
Number 11.
Bauchi State, Nigeria. Bauchi is a city in northeast Nigeria, the capital of Bauchi State, of the Bauchi local government area within that state, and of the traditional Bauchi Emirate. It is located on the northern edge of the Jos Plateau, at an elevation of 616 meters. The city covers an area of 3,687 square kilometers and had a population of 2,493,810 people, making her one of the largest city in landmass. History: the city was founded by Yaqub ibn Dadi, the only non-Fulani flag bearer of the Sokoto Empire. The name was derived from a hunter called Baushe, who advised Yaqub to build his city west of the Warrenjay mountain. In return, Yaqub promised to name his city after the hunter. Abu Bakr Tafawa Balewa is buried in the city, while the Yankari National Park is 110 kilometers from the state capital. The city lies on the Port Harcourt-Maiduguri railway line. The Bauchi State Library Board was established in 1976. The Yankari Game Reserve is a large wildlife park located in Bauchi State, in northeastern Nigeria. It covers an area of about 2,244 square kilometers, 866 square miles, and is home to several natural warm water springs, as well as a wide variety of flora and fauna. Is the largest national park in West Africa. Its location in the heartland of the West African savanna makes it a unique way for tourists and holidaymakers to watch wildlife in its natural habitat. It is home to the remaining elephants and lions in Nigeria. It is under the management of Bauchi State Government. Yankari Game Reserve has natural tourism sites and attractions that include Wiki Warm Spring, Marshall Caves, Ducky Wells, Anfara Iron Smelting Site, restaurants, museum. Number 10. Kano, Kano State, Nigeria. Kano is the capital city of Kano State, which is the most populous Nigerian state located in the northwest zone. The city has been a major human settlement for millennia. It is the second most populous city by population within city limits, with over 6 million citizens in 5,700 square kilometers. It is the traditional state of the 2-centuries-old Dabo dynasty, who since the 19th century have remained the traditional rulers of the city-state until the Battle of Kano, when the city was absorbed into the British Empire. Kano Emirate Council is the current traditional institution inside the city boundaries of Kano, and under the authority of the government of Kano State. The city is located in the Sahel, south of the Sahara, and is one of the medieval Hausa 7 kingdoms, and the principal inhabitants of the city are the Hausa people. Centuries before British colonization, Kano was strongly cosmopolitan with settled populations of Arab, Kanuri, Berber and Fula, and remains so with the Hausa language spoken as a lingua franca by over 70 million speakers in the region. Islam arrived the city in the 11th century or earlier primarily through the trans-Saharan trade, and as a result became wealthy and the commercial nerve center of the region and northern Nigeria, and is still associated as that center of commerce. Kano was originally known as Dala, after the hill, and was referred to as such till the end of the 15th century and the beginning of the 16th by Bornoan sources. Heinrich Barth called Kano the greatest emporium of Central Africa. He was a German scholar who spent several years in northern Nigeria in the 1850s and estimated the percentage of slaves in Kano to be at least 50%, most of whom lived in slave villages. This was one of the last major slave societies, with high percentages of enslaved population long after the Atlantic slave trade had been cut off. Number 9. Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Ikot-Ekpene, also known as the Raffia City, is a historic city in south-southern state of Akwa Ibom. It is the political and cultural capital of the Anang ethnic group in Nigeria. It is the political and cultural capital of the Anang ethnic group in Nigeria, NER, 1972. The town is located on the A342 highway that parallels the coast, between Calabar to the southeast and Aba to the west, with the state capital, Uyo, on this road just to the east. Umuahia is the next major town to the north. The city has a population 750,000 people and a landmass of 116.5 square kilometers. Kanan Nair, the noted historian, described the city as a cultural and political capital of the Anangs and the Ibibios. The Ibibios live to the east and most of the Anangs live to the south of the city. Ikot-Ekpene is known as a regional center of commerce, with notable exports of palm products, especially palm oil, kernels, raffia products including raffia fibers and its wine, and ground crops of yams, cassava, taro, and corn.
The population is made up primarily of the Anang people with a small number of Igbo traders and Hausa suya vendors.
Significant exports also include basket weaving, sculpture, and, most notably, raffia cane furniture, hence the colloquial name of the town. Ikot-Ekpene is also known for its technological innovations due to the emergence of Raffia City Hub. Raffia City Hub is an inclusive technological community that supports collaboration, resource sharing, talent hunting and early-stage entrepreneurs. Though most inhabitants of the area did not have direct contact with European traders who they called Mbakara until early in the 20th century, it is believed that European articles of trade reached the people beginning in the 17th century. The Ikot-Ekpene Township Stadium is located in Ikot-Ekpene. Number 8, Bonny Island, Rivers State, Nigeria.
Bonny Island is a city situated at the southern edge of Rivers State in the Niger Delta region of Nigeria.
It is near Port Harcourt. Ferries are the main form of transport to and from the island.
The local language spoken on Bonny Island is Ibani. Many natives also speak the Igbo language. Located at the edge of the Atlantic Ocean on the Bight of Bonny, the island of Bonny serves as the seat of a traditional state known as the Kingdom of Bonny. Bonny was founded by a priest-king known as Ndoli. He, as well as his successors Opuamakuba and Alagbarie, were the leaders of the founding group of Bonny Island.
Bonny Island was a hotbed of economic activity right from the 15th century.
The Portuguese arrived at this time, and the island kingdom subsequently established good relations with them.
It sent its first ambassador, Prince Abaji, to Portugal in about 1450 AD.
In the 19th century AD, Bonny Island accepted Christianity through the ministry of Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther. Prior to this event, the totem of the kingdom had been the iguana. It was also in that century that a civil war was fought between those loyal to Chief Oko Jumbo of the Manila Pepple House and those loyal to Chief Jar Jar of the Ann Pepple House.
This war eventually led to the establishment of the Kingdom of Opobo. The virgin lands and territories of the island kingdom were settled about or before 1400 AD.
Asimini, the fourth king but the first one to be crowned, founded a dynasty that went on to provide most of the kingdom's monarchs. In the early 1990s, the federal government of Nigeria, in collaboration with three international partners, Shell Gas BV, CLEAG Limited, ELF, and AGIP International BV. Star 7, Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria. Owerri is the capital of Imo State in Nigeria, set in the heart of Igboland.
It is also the state's largest city, followed by Orlu and Okigwe as second and third respectively.
Owerri consists of three local government areas including Owerri Municipal, Owerri North and Owerri West.
Owerri is bordered by the Otomiri River to the east and the Nwari River to the south. The city has a population of 2.2 million people with a landmass of 104 square kilometers.
The Owerri slogan is Heartland.
It is currently referred to as the entertainment capital of Nigeria because of its high density of spacious hotels, high-street casinos, production studios and high-quality centers of relaxation. It is the home to annual beauty pageants, Miss Heartland, and Miss Adanma. Owerri was the last of three capitals of the Republic of Biafra in 1969. The capital of the secessionist state was continuously being moved as Nigerian troops captured the older capitals. Enugu and Umuahia were the other capitals before Owerri. Present-day Owerri does contain some statuary memorializing the war, particularly in locations which suffered heavy bombing, but most war artifacts and history are located in the museum at Umuahia, Abia State. Owerri has an airport 23 kilometers, 14 miles, southeast of the city, called the Imo Airport, located in Obiangwu, Ngor Okpala LGA. The airport, Sam Mbakwe Airport, provides flight services to Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Enugu. Right now, it serves as an alternate for Port Harcourt. Sam Mbakwe International Cargo Airport is now an international cargo airport. Number 6 Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. Port Harcourt is the capital and largest city of Rivers State, Nigeria. It is the 5th largest city in Nigeria after Lagos, Kano, Ibadan and Benin City. It lies along the Bonny River and is located in the Niger Delta. The city has a landmass of 369 square kilometers with a population of 3.5 million people.
The area that became Port Harcourt in 1912 was before that part of fishing settlements, fishing ports, also called Borakiri in the Okrika language, and the farmlands of the Diobu village group of the Ekwere ethnicity.
The colonial administration of Nigeria created the port to export coal from the collieries of Enugu, located 243 kilometers, 151 miles, north of Port Harcourt, to which it was linked by a railway called the Eastern Line, also built by the British.
In 1956, crude oil was discovered in commercial quantities at Oloibiri, an Ijaw settlement, and Port Harcourt's economy turned to petroleum when the first shipment of Nigerian crude oil was exported through the city in 1958.
Through the benefits of the Nigerian petroleum industry, Port Harcourt was further developed, with aspects of modernization such as overpasses, city blocks, and taller and more substantial buildings.
Oil firms that currently have offices in the city include Royal Dutch Shell and Chevron. Rivers State is one of the wealthiest states in Nigeria in terms of gross domestic product and foreign exchange revenue from the oil industry, crude oil being its principal export earner. Micro-apartment architecture is quite common in certain parts of Port Harcourt. The point block of Rivers State Secretariat is an icon of the city. Like
Number 5.
Delta State, Nigeria. Sapele is a city and one of the local government area in Delta State, Nigeria. The origin of the name is believed to be an anglicized derivation of the Okpe word, Uriapele, named after a local deity, the shrine of which can still be found in the center of the city. The British colonial authorities changed the name of the then hamlet to Sapele as it was easier to pronounce. Sapele is occupied by the Okpe people of Urhobo. It is under the jurisdiction of the Orije of Okpe Kingdom. By the mid-19th century, Sapele was established as a trading center, occasionally visited by Europeans. In 1891, the British government established a vice-consulate at Sapele. The population grew to 33,638 by 1952. Because of the cosmopolitan nature of the city, people from many Nigerian ethnic groups have settled there, alongside the many Okpe people. These also include the Itsikiris and Ijaws, as well as the Urhobo people from surrounding towns and villages. Today, the city has one of Nigeria's major ports and also non-salty. Its industries include the processing of timber, rubber, and palm oil, as well as furniture, tamarind balm and footwear manufacturing. River Ethiop passes through Sapele, which is the deepest and cleanest inland river in Africa. Sapele also is hub to oil and gas exploration, with flow stations situated in Shell Road and Oton. It has various oil wells in neighboring towns and villages like Ukbarin, Ukbakurusu, Amikpe, Okarigwe and Oton under Sapele's local government. It has a population of 600,000 people with a landmass of 580.3 square kilometers. The surrounding forest is predominantly made up of Entandrophragma cylindricum or sapele, which is the kind of tree the city lends its name from.
Enugu, Nigeria. Enugu is the capital of Enugu State in Nigeria. It is located in southeastern Nigeria. The city had a population of 3 million people with a landmass 556 square kilometers. Name Enugu is derived from the two Igbo words Enu Ugwu meaning hill top, denoting the city's hilly geography. The discovery of coal deposits on Enugu Nguo farmlands down the valley attracted 100. Number 3. Calabar, Cross Rivers, Nigeria. Calabar is a port city in southern Nigeria, near the Cameroon border. The capital of Cross River State, it sits on a hill near the Calabar River and the Cross River Delta. British colonial architecture fills the city's older sections, including Henshaw Town, Duke Town and the waterfront area. Dating from the 19th century, Duke Town Cathedral is one of Nigeria's oldest churches. The nearby cemetery offers river. It was originally named Akwa Akpa, in the Efik language. The city is adjacent to the Calabar and Great Kwa rivers and creeks of the Cross River, from its inland delta. Calabar is often described as the tourism capital of Nigeria, especially due to several initiatives implemented during the administration of Donald Duke, 1999 to 2007, which made the city the cleanest and environmentally friendliest city in Nigeria. The city is divided into Calabar Municipal and Calabar South local government areas. The city has a landmass of 406 square kilometers with a population of 2.3 million people. Calabar was the name given by the Portuguese discoverers of the 15th century to the tribes on this part of the Guinea coast at the time of their arrival, when as yet the present inhabitants were unknown in the district. It was not till the early part of the 18th century that the Efik people, owing to civil war with their kindred and the Ibibio, migrated from the neighborhood of the Niger River to the shores of the Calabar. On the 10th of September 1884, Queen Victoria signed a treaty of protection with the king and chiefs of Akwa Akpa, known to Europeans as Old Calabar, then the official title to distinguish it from New Calabar to the east. This enabled the United Kingdom to exercise control over the entire territory around Calabar, including Bakassi. Calabar was the headquarters of the European administration in the Niger Delta until 1906, when the seat of government was moved to Lagos. Today, Calabar is a large metropolis with several towns like Akum, Ikit Ansa, Ikit Ishi, Kasuk, Duke Town, Henshaw Town, Cobham Town, Ikit Oman, Abutong. Since the 16th century, Calabar has served as Number 2.
Abuja is the capital city of Nigeria, in the middle of the country. The skyline of the city, which was built largely in the 1980s, is dominated by Aso Rock, an enormous monolith.
It rises up behind the presidential complex, which houses the residence and offices of the Nigerian president in the Three Arms Zone on the eastern edge of the city.
Nearby are the National Assembly and the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Abuja is the capital and 8th most populous city of Nigeria. Located in the center of the country within the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, it is a planned city built mainly in the 1980s. It replaced Lagos, the country's most populous city, as the capital on the 12th of December 1991. Abuja has a landmass of 1,769 square kilometers, and a population of million people in the metro center.
According to the United Nations, Abuja grew by 139.7% between 2000 and 2010, making it the fastest growing city in the world.
As of 2015, the city is experiencing an annual growth of at least 35%, retaining its position as the fastest growing city on the African continent and one of the fastest growing in the world.
As of 2016, the metropolitan area of Abuja is estimated at 6 million persons, placing it behind only Lagos as the most populous metro area in Nigeria.
Major religious sites include the Nigerian National Mosque and the Nigerian National Christian Center. The city is served by the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport.
Abuja is known for being one of the few purpose-built capital cities in Africa, as well as being one of the wealthiest. Abuja is Nigeria's administrative and political capital.
It is also a key capital on the African continent due to Nigeria's geopolitical influence in regional affairs.
Abuja is also a conference center and hosts various meetings annually, such as the 2003 Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting and the 2014 World Economic Forum, Africa, meetings.
The Federal Military Government of Nigeria promulgated Decree No. 6 on the 4th of February, 1976, which initiated the removal of the federal capital from Lagos to Abuja. The initial work for Abuja's planning and implementation were carried out by the military government of Generals Murtala Muhammad and Olusegun Obasanjo and carried over into the administration of Shehu Shagari. Construction started in the late 1970s but, due to economic and political instability, the initial stages of the city were not complete until the late 1980s. The move of Nigeria's capital to Abuja was controversial, and the biggest opposition to it was led by Obafemi Awolowo. As a politician and a representative of the Yoruba people, defended their claims against the move of the capital from Lagos. During the hotly contested campaign for presidency, he vowed to hire the American Walt Disney Corporation to convert the new site, Abuja, into an amusement park if he was elected.
After his election as president, Alhaji Shehu Shagari laid the first foundation for Abuja's infrastructure and pushed for its early completion. His first journey outside of Lagos after his election was to Abuja, where he visited contractors and workers on site to urge a speedy completion of the project.
On his return, he confided in Alhaji Abubakar Koko his disappointment with the slow progress of work. Shagari rescheduled the planned relocation to Abuja from 1986 to 1982, which later proved difficult. The International Planning Associates (IPA) was commissioned in June 1977 by the Federal Capital Development Authority (FCDA) to produce the Abuja Master Plan and its regional grid.
According to the terms of reference, finally, then Greenest city in
Uyo,
Nigeria
Akwa Ibom State,
is
Nigeria. Uyo is the state capital of Akwa Ibom, south Nigeria. It became the capital on September 23, 1987 when Akwa Ibom was created from the former Cross River state. The city has a population of 2.5 million people and a landmass of 362 square kilometers. Uyo lies on the road from Oron to Iketekpene, a collecting station for palm oil and kernels. It is also a local trade center, yams, cassava, manioc, palm produce, for an area inhabited mainly by the Ibibio people. The city has a brewery and a textile mill. It is the site of the University of Uyo. The inland city of Uyo is the state capital and is the site of a university, founded 1983. Other Uyo lies on the road from Oron to Iketekpene. Uyo, the capital city, lies between latitudes 4 degrees 58 in and 5 degrees 04 in and longitudes 7 degrees 51 E and 8 degrees 01 E. It is bounded in the north by Akono, Itu and Ibiano Ibom local government areas (LGA). In the east, it shares boundary with Aruan LGA. In the west we have Abik LGA, while in the south it is bounded by Ibasikpo Azutan and Nsit Ibom local government areas. The city covers an area of about 214.31 square kilometers. It can be accessed by road via Abik Road, Inwaniwa Road, Uyo Itu, Calabar Road and Akanangudo Road, Iketekpene Road and Oron Road. The city of Uyo has some of the best greenery landscape in West Africa. The city has some of the best real estates, tourism, resorts, restaurants, international airport with longest runway in West Africa. The city also has the biggest in Akwa Ibom state and the best stadium in West Africa. Uyo is one of the most livable and peaceful city in West Africa. The city of Uyo has the largest golf course in West Africa, covering a vast land space with Ibom Resort, the largest resort in West Africa. The city hosts the most animated skyscrapers in West Africa with 3D real-time display arts and imagery on the building-led walls. The city has the first and the largest e-library in West Africa. Top places to visit in Uyo include Akwa Ibom International Stadium, Ibom Plaza, Ibom Tropicana Entertainment Center, Ibom Specialist Hospital, Ibom E-Library, Akwa Ibom International Airport, Le Meridian Golf Resort, Uyo, Silver Lounge, National Art Gallery, Uyo Beach and several more interesting places to visit in Uyo. Of the so many cool places to spend quality time in Nigeria, the city of Uyo is unarguably one of the most amazing leisure destinations in the country. With a lovely climate and an environment that boasts of a scintillating seaside and beautiful beach resorts, Uyo, the proud capital of Akwa Ibom State, is a hot destination for people who want a lovely getaway experience. Uyo is activity-packed destination featuring culture, outdoor activities, fine museums, attractions and miles of beaches. Uyo presents a picture of enchanting coastal, mangrove forest, beautiful sand beach resorts, and other interesting places one can visit. See below places and things you can do when you are in Uyo. Now you have seen the top 13 greenest cities in Nigeria, 2021. Please write down below in the comment section, your favorite greenest city in Nigeria or Africa, you probably want us to document with historical events. Please like, share and subscribe.
Thank you for watching this video on Trend TV. Please comment, like, share and subscribe to Trend TV. Thank you.